Welcome. I am Ms.N.S.Lavanya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, I am going to teach you the summary of Lamb written by William Blake and reciting the same. The Lamb, written by William Blake. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and over the mead. Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing, wholly bright. Gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee. Little lamb, I'll tell thee. He is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek and he is mild. He became a little child. I, a child, and thou a lamb. We are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. That's the end of the poem. Now we can see the summary of the poem, The Lamb. The poem, The Lamb, is a part of collection Songs of Innocence by the visionary poet William Blake. He compares the lamb to Jesus Christ, Lamb of God. The poem contains two stanzas. The first stanza focuses on the question, who created the animal, and the second stanza gives the answer. The Lamb is published in 1789. This poem is a counterpart poem to The Tiger in Songs of Experience. Blake wrote Songs of Innocence as a contrary to Songs of Experience, a central tenet in his philosophy. The theme of the poem praises specific quality of Christ and his gifts to humanity. Christ is portrayed as a giving, loving, and peaceful deity throughout the poem. He focuses on Christ's innocent attributes. Thus, the poem prizes the gifts from God and reveals his benevolence and tender qualities. The poem is in rhymed couplets in a basic trochaic meter. The meter is found in children's verse and enhances simplicity. The opening and closing couplets of each stanza change by employing a spondee, made thee, which makes the poem more emphatic. The poet pays a tribute to Lord Christ, who was innocent and pure like a child, and meek and mild like a lamb. In the first stanza, the child seems to be speaking to the lamb and gives a brief description of the little animal as he sees it. The readers are provided with a true portrait of the lamb. The Child of Innocence repeatedly asks the lamb who made him and wants to ascertain whether he knows who made him. This Child of Innocence lives by intuition and enjoys a spontaneous communion with nature and sees divinity in all things. The lamb has been blessed with life and the capacity to feed by the stream and over the meadow. It has been endowed with bright and soft wool, which serves as its clothing. It has a tender voice and fills the valley with joy. In the second stanza, there is an identification of the lamb, Christ, and the child. Christ has another name, that is lamb, because Christ is meek and mild like lamb. Christ was also a child when he first appeared on earth as the Son of God. The child in this poem speaks to the lamb as if it were another child and could respond to what is being said. The child shows his deep joy in the company of the little animal who is just like him, meek and mild. Thus the poem displays the spirit of childhood, purity, innocence, tenderness, and affection the child feels for other creatures. Hence, the poem represents wonder, since this poem is about the creation of lamb, and the poet remarks that everything present in the universe reflects the Supreme Creator. The innocent child amazed about the creation of the lamb and compares its innocence with God. Thanks for watching this video. We meet again in the next video.